going on, YouTube family? Listen, I know that many of you are probably a part of a number of different Forex groups or communities online, right? And you're probably on YouTube subscribed to dozens of YouTube channels. My question is this: are you still losing in the Forex market? And have you tried the Sodarneasyforex University? If you haven't, come on, follow me. All right, so as most of you should know by now, my name is Yusef Scott. I'm the guy behind the Sodarneasyforex University, also better known as the Forex Online. In fact, go visit www.theforexco.com. Now, as I tell you guys in each and every one of my videos, very grateful and thankful to have you guys here watching yet another video of mine. If you're watching this video and you're not yet subscribed to this channel, click on that subscribe button at the bottom and make sure you also follow us on social media. We're on Facebook and Instagram as well. Now, I thought I would make a video today because I know there are tons of people coming to YouTube, coming to my channel, and a lot of you are looking for, the fastest, pairs or the fastest commodities or whatever it may be to trade on the financial markets. And perhaps it could help you out as well. Now, those 4 pairs, of course, you guys should know my top pair that I've done very well with over the years is the GBP/NZD. Now with this pair, I've done some amazing things. Of course, you guys should know my longest run was back in 2015, September, where I ran the market all the way up from the top and I ran it all the way down where it fully absorbed the Brexit back in June, let's say June 24th, 2016. I ran that pair or those trades for an entire year, and you're talking 8,000 pips. Phenomenal. Now, what I love about this particular pair is that the GBP/NZD, as all of the pairs that are at the top of my list, they all respect my strategy. And that's the fantastic thing about it that you guys are gonna see. Of course, you gotta be a student to realize it. Now, my next pair I wanna talk about is the GBP/JPY. Now, the great thing about the GBP pairs is that they tend to move together. They're in sync usually. So just as the GBP/NZD may be going up or down, so will usually the GBP/JPY. And I want to tell you guys, I've done very well with the GBP/JPY over the years. I mean, plenty of times where I've traded the GBP/JPY, and I've crushed the market plenty of times. You guys can check my stats here on YouTube. You can check all of my trade alerts and all that. You'll see where the GBP/JPY I have done exceptionally well. Now, one of the things that I love about the GBP/JPY is the fact that, when you're talking about swap, unlike the GBP/NZD, whereas back in 2015, those years I could trade the GBP/NZD down and get positive swap. Well, for the GBP/JPY, of course, depending on what broker you're with, the GBP/JPY, you can get positive swap when you're running it up. So if I want to run the GBP/NZD down, I wouldn't trade the GBP/JPY going down. I would only run the GBP/JPY running up, of course, because swap is good depending on what broker you go with. So back in the day, that's what I would do. I would run the GBP/NZD down for the positive swap, and I would run the GBP/JPY up for positive swap. But of course, you have to know that brokers will change their rules around swap. One minute it may be positive running it up or down, and the next minute it may be negative. So you have to, stay connected with that. Now, the next pair I want to talk about is the Euro-ZAR. Now, I wasn't always a huge fan of the Euro-ZAR. In fact, when I first became aware of the Euro-ZAR, I thought that it was just crazy the way that it moved. But just as I do with anything that I focus on, I took time and I studied the pair. And what I realized was it too respected my strategies. And I was able to realize, you guys have noticed, I put out Euro-ZAR trade alerts where plenty of you who may have never traded the Euro-ZAR, you have gotten in on the Euro-ZAR, you've crushed the market, and this is because of the strategy. It respects the strategy, and that's the key to trading Forex. Get a strategy that's gonna work with anything you lay your eyes on, anything. And that's the powerful thing about it. One of the things that really attracted me, like I told you about the Euro-ZAR, was the fact that, while it moves crazy, a small move can get you, quick cash. And of course, if you're trading on the Forex market, I'm not looking to trade on pairs that move really slow. I want fast pairs. And like I said, the GBP-NZD, the GBP-JPY, the Euro-ZAR, they all move fast. And that's what I like, that's what I'm at. Now, the last pair that I wanna talk about is one that I've done very well, one that I really love to scalp. You know, I can scalp any pair, but this is one that when it comes to scalping, I can go into the market, take money out the market pretty much whenever I want. And this is the Peso. The Peso is one, I wasn't following this one, you know, from the beginning, but once I got connected with this pair, it was just like, wow, like it doesn't cost much to trade on the pair. It moves really fast. If you catch it, oh my goodness, if you catch some of these moves on the Peso, it's life-changing, you know, and I've done the same. I've run the Peso right after the 2016 election when the market shot up. I ran the market all the way down, and I mean, it was just crazy. You guys can check the stats on that as well. That pair has done amazing for me over the last couple of years. And, you know, it's just, you know, really, really a phenomenal pair to trade on, you know, whether you're short-term or long-term. These are the pairs that I feel are the fastest pairs. These are pairs that I go to whenever I'm going into the market. You know, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna look at the GBP-NZDs. I'm gonna look at the GBP-JPYs. I'm gonna look at the Euro-ZARs and the Peso. You know, this is something that I do all the time. And, you know, of course, there are plenty of other pairs that they may have great setups in the market. They may also respect my strategy. But when it comes to looking for an actual setup, I know that the return is gonna be a great one when this particular these you know, pairs are set up well. So there you have it. Hopefully you guys can find great value in these 4 pairs, my top pairs. And you too, you know, you can trade on them yourself and maybe it'll change your life. Listen, as I tell you guys in each and every one of my videos, very grateful to have you guys here. Remember, have nothing short of a fantastic day. Stay healthy, stay safe, and stay prayed up during these times. Peace, everyone.